But today, we are playing ships created by you awesome people, and the first ship we have is, of course, from none other than RPGNerdos. This first ship is called the Half Cloaked ship, which makes me think of that, what is that show? Half Baked or something? I've never seen it, but let's see what the Half Cloaked ship is. Ooh, that looks cool. Look at that. That's a cool model. Wow. That's some nice visual work. Looks like you kind of overlaid the cloaking image with the actual ship and then kind of smeared the color so it looks like it fades into it. Very nice. A nerd ship, an RPG nerd ship. Schrodinger's cloak. I assume a reference to Schrodinger's cat. Is it there? It's not there. It's there and not there at the same time. Let's see the description of this. This cruiser is a result of Federation and NG's combined attempt at creating a permanently cloaked ship. They have kind of succeeded, but also they haven't. Make the most of the success not, and refuse, and confuse the rebels into oblivion. It's cloaked and not cloaked at the same time. Alright, so it's like Stealth B. It looks like, with a kind of glaive beam-esque thing. Let's look at what we got here. This device facilitates the recharging of shields by 25%, serving as a decent temporary replacement for fully trained shield manning. We start with level 3 shields, and this looks like a shield charge booster, I guess is the vanilla one. I never use that. I'll hardly ever use that, so. Perma Cloak. This ship's cloaking is permanently online now, except it covers only half the ship, cannot be turned off, and cannot even be damaged or altered in any way. Your base dodge is at 35% even with hacked, turned off engines piloting, but your shields can't go above 2 layers. Your Phantasm's Entomb ability can be upgraded at empty beacons or in stores, but only one of the available upgrades can be chosen. Choose wisely. And we have Zoltan's shield bypass for some reason. Oh, we have a teleporter. Oh, we have crystal boarding on this. Well, Phantasms, okay. Yeah, Schrodinger's cloak, however you pronounce the O umlaut, with Schrodinger German, probably. What is the Phantom Beam? This unique beam trades off glaive beam's ability to pierce weak shields for reduced cooldown, faster swipe, and lower power cost, while maintaining its firepower. Wow, okay. So it's 4 seconds faster, but it can't pierce shields, but it still does normal 3 damage. Interesting. So we can fire a dual shot laser once, since its second charge will be 20 seconds. We can fire this once and the second one plus that. Okay, this is way better than Stealth B, that's for sure. Reduced power cost. 3 power. Oh, okay, wait, I can't use... Interesting, wait a second. So I won't be able to use this at the beginning. I'll have only a dual shot laser unless there's an immediate upgrade. This is stronger than the vanilla one. Vanilla has 15%. Oh, you're talking about the shield generator thing? Stronger than shield charge booster, gotcha. Okay. We have 2 Phantasms. These crystals... Excuse me, I'm still waking up. I had to get up at like 7:30 this morning to go to jury duty. These crystals have been equipped with the experimental cloaking device, and their outer armor has been sharpened to maximize the potential damage their lockdown ability can do. 125 health, moves 10% slower, takes double damage from external weapons, and Zoltan explosions. Yikes. Takes 2.4 times damage from fires, but cannot suffocate. Wow. Entomb. Phantasm locks down the room, breaches it, and cloaks, gaining invulnerability and phasing through all doors for 5 seconds. Phantasm also slowly drains O2 from the room it is in during that time. Uses 25 health, can't be used below 40 HP. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on with these crew. You have a Schrodinger's cat shirt? It glows in the dark. You're at work at 6:30? Well, I wouldn't, you win, but I wouldn't want to have your schedule. Alright, so we have backup battery, teleporter, okay. Well, let's see, do we have any gifts for this one? Father Rebellion? We have the lovely multiverse Gibbs. Okay. Restart. So I can't do an upgrade. Cruise cloaking tech. Cruise cloaking tech, recruit a phantasm. Oh, let's see. I believe it said there was a way to upgrade your actual weapon itself, too. Excuse me. Okay, because you're done at 2 p.m. That's a nice trade-off, I guess. I still wouldn't want to have to be at work at 6:30 in the morning, that's for sure. Tomb ability also stuns enemy for a few moments. Okay, okay. You are both online and offline at the same time. You have Schrodinger's internet. That's funny. Alright, so how much to get the weapon up? 35. Okay, I'm only that plus power. Okie dokie here. Both offline and offline at the same time. Within 1 second, yes. Okay, well, this guy can't suffocate, so let's go ahead and do this. Interesting. I feel like the ship's a little too far to the left. Maybe it's just the shield looks funky like that. You said they breach your room if they use their ability, right? There, okay. So now they can't repair. You're now invisible and you can go through those doors. That's interesting. It's quite interesting. We have a heal bay. So if you go get on weapons while you go heal. Does it feel like the ship's a little to the left? It feels a little to the left to me, I don't know. You want to be the pilot? Sure thing, and then sure thing. I purposely let the combat drone stay online because we're getting... Wow. I only need 4 more dodges and we have level 1 engines already. That's pretty crazy. Let's see if we can finish that. I'd love to get... Wow. Well, that was the fastest level 1 engines in piloting I've ever gotten before. Alright, so this is James. You are an Inin, sir. You can be the T-Tray, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I wonder if I want to get the second shield or the weapon upgrade first. Not sure. Might be the shield, to be frank. Drone's going up against 60% dodge. The shield... Are the shields giving us extra dodge? Explore the asteroid field. What is our dodge? It only says 29%. So, in practice, what does this half the ship being cloaked mean? Does that mean the front part of the ship has higher dodge than the back part of the ship? Or does it mean something else? I'm not exactly sure how this half-cloaked thing works. Yes, I have all my missiles. Beautiful. So I can get the weapon online. I could also go to the store and check for long-range scanners. Let's check it. Nerdo ships are a thing of beauty and are exactly where they are meant to be. Okay. Alright. Advanced cloaking device. This stabilizes and balances the cloaking tech of your phantasms, greatly reducing the cooldown. Cooldown is reduced to 15 seconds. But they now receive 60% less damage from all sources. Still locked down a breach room and can phase through doors. They lose less health. Half Cloaked essentially gives entire ship 35% dodge. Ah, okay. So this 29% is plus 35%. It's just not showing? What is this one? This upgrade, your phantasms now separate hostile crew from reinforcements and kill them from the shadows of their own ship. Entomb becomes Shade Cloak. Phantasms cloak for 5 seconds, lock down a room, don't breach it, gain invulnerability and 5 times damage boost for 5 seconds and move at 3 times speed. Wow, okay. And Void Cloaking Device. An inclusion of a computer and a powerful battery allows your phantasms to stay hidden for an indefinite amount of time while remaining invulnerable. However, while cloaked, they cannot attack hostile crew, they don't lock down a room, and don't cause a breach. Instead, they'll sabotage systems 25% speed, drain power from them while in the room, move at 1.5 speed, and jam doors, hampering hostile crew's movement. Uncloaking deals 10 damage to all enemies And Phantasms lose 25 HP. Okay, there's a lot of choices here, so I'm not going to choose any of them yet. I do not know how I want to upgrade these. That is, wow, that is a pre-igniter with a wow, I would love to get that. Can I afford that? That puts me at 90, 115. God, I am 5 scraps short of getting a pre-igniter for this Phantom. Holy shnikes, 5 scraps short. Well, I guess automated reloader's decent too. I wonder how stealth weapons interacts with this ship. Okay. Let's see. You taught another FTL player the simple fact of long-range scanners. That's the best. Nice. I'm not sure if we've convinced Inan yet. Inan was the one who said that they don't think it's worth it. Have you been convinced by it, or are you still unconvinced, Inan? Attack the ship. Let us go ahead and teleport onto this. And again, we'll get the doges from this guy. Let that through. Oof. Okay, we didn't time it exactly right, but close. Oh, I forgot to breach him. Damn. Okay, who's the guy who got weapon training on? Can't even tell. 3. This guy. You think not, but you have only 2 hard mode wins. Okay. Well, maybe you still don't think long range scanners is the best dogman in the game. Alright, alright. We have to do more convincing, I guess. Alright, so we don't have another store. Let me go ahead and get... I'll go ahead and get the shield. I mean, with the dodges we have, we are basically not going to take damage this sector. Stream did lag for initially, so you could have missed that moment. I don't think I've lagged any here. Hopefully it's just sadly on your end, I hope. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So we are immune to damage here. Let's lock down this. Entomb. Fight this guy. This is quite interesting. I can like lock down a room for a long time. Entomb it again. Now you can walk in there and kill this guy. That is a double breached clone bay. Drone control. So I'm gonna crew kill these guys. However, I don't want to deal with the boarding drone or the anti-personnel drone. Okay, now I think we just win this fight. Pretty sure we win this. I can't see both their health with the ridiculously long explanation. But okay. Alright, nice double reward. There it is. This guy here. Have I noticed a cloaking system on my ship? No! Oh, I do! What? What? It looks like it's always on. I don't understand it. I had not noticed this cloaking system that looks like it's always online. Long-range scanner takes you out for dinner, pushes your chair in, pays you for dinner, tells you look nice, and sends you a nice text every morning. That's the best. Hey, what's up, Mr. Porku? You just finished with making a new ship for yet another ship pack update. Wow, nice. I do need power, so let's go ahead and do power so I can do this. Alright, so quest is there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think that's the best way we can go. I don't think this can get a regular cloaking on top of permacloak. I'm pretty sure the regular cloaking has been modified. It's practically permanently active, so lore-wise, that's why the ship is half cloaked. Cloaking system is a room layer made with hyperspace, similar to how you made those black lines in your flextrals. Okay. So functionally, all that this permacloak is doing is adding 30-something% dodge flat to our ship. Is that correct? Functionally, that's what it's doing. Alright, mind control sucks. That sucks. But this guy can't really damage us, but we have a Mantis we gotta kill. Man, what level of mind control do you have? This is level 2 mind control, isn't it? Is this level frickin' 3 mind control? F that, man. Okay, just entomb this room. I'm not allowing you to have mind control anymore. Oh wait, these guys take extra damage from fires. That's pretty sketchy, actually. Okay, good. I didn't set the room they were in on fire. Okay. Oh, they have slug repair gel, though. Oh god, I didn't notice that I didn't deal with the fires on my ship. I'm actually going to take the surrender because I need to get out of here because I messed up. I didn't take care of the fires quickly enough. Okay. It's making the enemies less accurate. The 35% dodge comes from actually reducing accuracy of enemy weapons. Oh, that's what you did. Okay. Sure, have some fuel. Okay, so it's not extra dodge you gave us. You went through and augmented every enemy weapon to have negative 35% accuracy, I think is what you actually did. That is quite interesting. Quite interesting. Okay. 3 shots on this guy. Let's go ahead and go here. Tomb. Yeah, it does stun these guys for a brief moment. Cool. Let's go ahead and do one more time. I'd like to get one weapon offline. Our dodge is maxed already. Wow, so an interesting side effect of you nerfing the accuracy of every enemy weapon is that it just trains our dodges really fast. It's pretty crazy. I never thought about that interaction. Because it doesn't matter what the accuracy on the enemy weapons are as far as our training goes. If we dodge, we get training. That is crazy. Nice double reward. To be more specific, RPG made a different set of weapons for enemies only with the accuracy modifier. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. What's up, Vega? Oh man, I'm gonna be yawning a lot today. I'm not used to waking up at 7:30 or whatever it was. Paibo, I don't know how you do Shogi stream where you are up at whatever 4 a.m. in the morning or something. You must be used to doing some weird sleep schedule or something. Or maybe not used to, you are just better at bad schedules than me. Okay. I should start with somebody in here so I can see if he's got an anti-personnel drone. He does not. Alright, 3 crew. Let's go and get the bomb offline. Good doge. It's morning here. I mean, it's 11 a.m. right now, but I got up like 5 hours ago because I had jury duty this morning, so yes, I'll be probably whining about it all morning. Although jury duty was fine, I just sat around for an hour and a half, then found out the case I was scheduled for settled. All right, free repair and a store. That's why I didn't spend my scrap earlier. Which ship is it today? This is RPGNerdos ship called the Half Cloaked Ship. Half Cloaked Ship. As you can see, half of it is cloaked, which functionally means we can't buy cloaking, but we can just every enemy weapon is less accurate to simulate us being really stealthy and hard to hit. At least Pieboy keeps his schedule. You sure do. Wait, what? Okay, what do you got, store? Weapons I don't really care about. I think I'm gonna just get rid of this. Is 25% faster shield charging gonna be useful? It's actually pretty good since we can't get above 2 shields. I just don't like having all of my augment slots taken up, so it's good, but it's not good enough. I want to have room for us finding a free pre-igniter, free long-range scanners, all that kind of stuff. Might be worth buying a rock dude to have 4 crew, or more crew for a large amount of boarding, but I'm just going to do this so I can have my weapons. Have the option of having all of my weapons online. I'm going to start like this so I can see what we're boarding into. I also like the purple shield, by the way. I haven't mentioned that yet. I like the purple shield. Half cloak, isn't that a cape? Yeah, and it works like one too. They can't see us behind our cape. That's a good deal. I'll take that deal. 1 drone part for 9 fuel. So I don't have long-range scanners. We do have Zoltan Shield bypass. Is Zoltan Shield bypass enough for me to say, yeah, I'll fight Zoltans? Because we don't have, like, mind control. You know what I'm curious about? Does my ship think it has cloaking? It doesn't, at least for systems. It doesn't for systems, okay. 61 months, tier 2 sub. Shogi, you are an all-star, sir. How are you doing, my friend? Let's go for Zoltans. Let's go for it. There's also an option of recruiting a Phantasm. Oh yeah, that's right. It's 50 scrap each time, but it's true. Now we need to decide which one of those upgrades I want to do. Phantasms take extra damage from Zoltans. Their explosion, right? If I let him in the room, get him low, breach the room, then run out and let him die, that's probably the best way to do this. Thought I had jury duty. I did. I'm done. There were 5 court cases and 2 of them got canceled, and I was apparently assigned to the court case that was canceled. So I just went there and sat around for an hour and a half waiting, and then apparently the plaintiff or defendant or whoever settled. So. Oh my gosh, we got a hype train. Pieboy just gifted sub to RPGNerdos. Lord Tempest gifted 3 subs. Oh my goodness. Ermagerd. The other church generators. The secret FTL lovers here, Mr. Show gets right. So I'm really glad it got canceled because I didn't want to miss my stream. I really didn't want to miss my stream. Because we only do, you know, well, we only do every... Well, Satisfactory we do twice a week. I was going to say we only do every stream twice a week, but we do Satisfactory twice. Once. I don't know. I can't talk. Okay, let's bring you back. This thing is going to just destroy you. Ooh, nice purple beam, too. But, this is the second time I've been called for jury duty in the last... I forget the last time, but I think it was like 6 years ago, so I guess it's not that frequent, but it just feels like a lot. Since I'd never had jury duty in the previous 30-something years of my life, so... Thank you for the 1 bit, and Bill said... Check out the charging animation of the Phantom Beam. Oh, okay. It's cloaked. Does it slowly come out of cloak? Okay, it's rock dudes coming. Yeah, so they're really slow. There. Tune it. Nice. Yeah, it's slowly. Oh, that's crazy. It's slowly uncloaking. And when it's basically fully uncloaked, that's when it's fully charged. Interesting. But you can't get jury duty as a kid. No, you have to be a, I don't know, 18 or older probably. Probably as long as you're 18 or older is my guess. I don't know all the rules for it, but I think that's right. Oh gosh. Do I trust it? I can't see your health. Whew. 0.43 health, not even close. Not even close, man. Oh my gosh. 0.43. Alright. I kind of do want to get at least one more crew for... I still want ability up to stun them. Yeah, but yeah. I can't use it if they're missing a certain amount of health, right? Or is that one of the upgrades to it? There's like 4 different versions of this ability, so... Your arm's cut off. No, it isn't. It's fine. 0.33 more than I needed. Or it's actually 0.42 more than I needed, right? Just a flesh wound. Let's see. Intruders on board. You guys are going... let's do this. I'll go here and here. Wow, that is a long way from one side of the ship to the other. Yeah. And you can actually fight this out because you don't take damage from being vented. Could have fired that earlier. I can really cheese this some. There we go. Go. Let me see what you have over there. A mantis and a slugman. Okay. Let's get full health before I go over there. Just because mantis is sketchy.
If you like it, then you better put some bits in it. If you like it, then you better put some bits in it.
No jury duty, eh? That's right. No, I had the jury duty. I just got out of it. Basically, I'm guessing a lawyer, whoops. I don't know, maybe legal stuff is weird. I have a feeling a lot of legal stuff is posturing, like the prosecution saying if this goes to court, it's a 50-50, so if you settle, you know, get off with a lesser sentence and all that. And so I'm pretty sure whichever jury I would have been assigned to, they settled. Hey, what's up, Cthulhu? Has been a while. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? I've been seeing on Reddit people talking about the next PoE league, which I probably won't play, but I'm always interested in what's going on with it. 6, 5, 4, 3. It has been a while, though. Good to see ya, man. Alright, so at a store, we can buy a crew. Let's buy another dude, and we'll see about maybe getting one of these upgrades. Or maybe I can only do one thing. Kapalka. Okay, I can only do one thing. Oh, the pre-igniter. That's the second pre-igniter I've seen. Okay, I'm gonna sell Zolden Shield Bypass for it. Best augment for boarding, but you know what's also good? A pre-ignited glaive, basically glaive beam. If I get flak too, that would actually be really good here. I hardly ever say that, but this is basically a glaive beam that cannot pierce shields. So if we get a really good shield busting weapon pre-ignited, that would be really strong. That emote is cool. Oh wow, that is a good emote that you got. Hype lol. Looks like a Squirtle or something, right? Let's actually have Polka be the one here. The U.S. justice system looks to be heavily geared towards plea bargains, at least from dramas we get over here. Yeah, I think that's probably correct. Life's busy. It is what it is, and you're melting, but otherwise life's good. Okay. This might kill him. Yeah, that kills him. All right. But I didn't want to get boarded. You can afford that. I mean, Phantom Beam will take Zoltan's shield down instantly. That's true. It's true. The last time I had jury duty, I actually was selected for the jury. And it was pretty interesting because I got to see firsthand how the process works. Which is cool because I used to watch Law and Order back as a kid. I don't know if that's the dramas that you have watched about the U.S. judicial system. But Law and Order was the show I always enjoyed watching. Pum pum. Every time it changes scenes, pum pum. That clang clang sound. Iconic. The Phantom is a well-designed weapon with great artwork and high DPS, and most of all, it will kill. Alright, great. Thanks. What is that guy's name? Every time you reference that guy from Forge and Fire, I wanna say his name, but I'm just... Something Sakura? I don't know. Something... Asian. That probably sounds really ignorant, but I can't remember. I can't remember his last name. You like Cold Case more, huh? It's a weapon that would kill. Yes. You know what? I'll take that deal. Civilian, yes. Law and Order, and later on Suits. I've never seen Suits. I just made you recall a meme with the dun dun from Law and Order. Yeah. All right, let's choose which one of these we do. Although this is our last augment, so do I even want to do this? I like this one. They cloak for 5 seconds, lock down, gain invulnerability. And have 5 times damage boost. But they no longer breach a room. I think I like this one. Doug Marcaida? Is that his name? Marcaida? I don't know what nationality that is. It's a really interesting last name. Let's go with this one. They seem satisfied with my choice. Well, good. Oh, it's a hidden augment, so I can sell this. Okay, nice. I was afraid it was actually going to take up my last augment slot. Tainted Love, but the clapping is replaced with the Law and Order sound effect. Bum bum. That's pretty funny. I don't think I've heard that. I can hear it in my mind though. Going to a store now would not be really useful though. Tainted Love. It's a good song. So every 2 nebulas gets us a jump. So if I go here and then here, or here and then here, do I actually get 13? I would need this to be in 12. So I'm not actually sure if I get an extra jump the way this is situated. I am not actually sure. Each will kill is a more accurate spelling for the pronunciation of the meme. You just write it will kill to be lazy. You're gonna post that version here. It's on YouTube. What version of Tainted Love do you listen to, and why is it Marilyn Manson's? Okay, I want to board, but I don't want to die from a missile, so let me do this. Beautiful. Ooh, even resisted the damage. There's a Marilyn Manson version of Tainted Love. Yeah, I guess I knew that. It's been a long time since I've heard Marilyn Manson versions of anything, which I'm kind of glad for. Okay. The node layout looks a bit like a cat. I guess I could see that. Is that the pointy ears? And that's the face looking straight at the camera? Alright, I'll have to watch that Tainted Love Law and Order thing later. This. Okay. If I go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I go through this and then there and down, I actually can get, I think, 13, I believe. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down and around. That's what we're going to go for here. Meme plays meme. Thanks for the follow. Great name. Alright, one shot your result and shield. Shoot your weapons. 0 dodges. Beautiful. Only 2 crew, that's fine. Stray induced pattern recognition. That's right. Stray induced pattern recognition. It's quite true. Stray was a really fun game. I had a good time with that. It's one of the few short games that I played that I was like, this was definitely worth playing. As I was getting ready for my stream this morning, I saw Carnage was streaming Marvel Spider-Man. I was like, I thought that was only on PlayStation. I looked on Steam. It's on Steam. So I was like, man, that's a $60 game, but I really like Spider-Man. It's been a long time since I've played a Spider-Man game, and I don't know if that game is actually good. I was like, I wonder if I should actually play that. Actually considering spending $60 on a game to stream Spider-Man. I don't know. I have such fond memories of the Spider-Man that was on Xbox years and years ago. I think it was Spider-Man 2. I loved that game. It was like one of the first like free exploring, web shooting, you know, explore New York games. I have such fond memories of that game. I loved that game. I really like Spider-Man. Is a valid reason to not play a Spider-Man game. Why? Is the Spider-Man game bad? There's the stuff outside. Spider-Man on Game Boy was the bomb back in the day, huh? Spider-Man on Game Boy. Do this. Go like this. Games based on films are 95% bad historically. You make a good point. You make a good point. Oh yeah, it doesn't pierce any shields. Whoops. That was a waste. Let's go ahead and board here. So I put it on my wish list, but I'm like, I'll have to wait and see if it's actually good, though. We'll have to wait to see if it's actually good. If anybody in chat finds out anything good and or bad about Marvel Spider-Man, if the one on Steam is any good, let me know. Yeah. Unfortunately, most games based on movie and comic IPs are money grabs, usually not very good. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if this one... I know it does say Marvel, so I don't know if that means it's trying to cash in on the movie success. I feel like I saw one a couple years ago, a Spider-Man game, that reminded me of the old one I played on Xbox. Where I had the free exploration of New York and had a fighting system that was kind of similar to what was the Arkham Asylum? Those amazing Batman games, which were like revolutionary in their combat systems. I thought that this was like maybe a port of that one or something. There we go. Games from films being bad was a meme from the 80s. So yes, you do speak from experience. Let's see here. I have 7 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Rand, you hope I'm open to answer some questions about singing and the voice from time to time. Absolutely. You're really into that stuff, and I was really pleased to see a singing nerd also play Star Trek. Also known, aka FTL. Okay. This would be our 4th dude. I want to have enough money to be able to afford a flak of either type. There we go. Because I need to be able to get through shields more consistently. So this... I absolutely love talking about the voice and singing. I wish more people would ask me questions about it, but it's kind of a niche subject, maybe. And then the knowledge I have on it is all based on, you know, classical vocal training, so it might not apply to people doing popular or other styles of singing. Okay, I don't know what kind of crew you got over there, but I can lock down your weapons room. Ooh, we can see into the other room, too. When we do that. Bing, bom. Good doges. Okay. I'm actually gonna board with 1 more just so it's 4v. 3, even though it's an energy we're boarding with. Practice dolphin flip here. You played a Spider-Man game that you enjoyed. It actually had a good web swinging mechanic. Films from games, lol. You're trying to think of one. Wasn't Witcher, the TV series, based on the game? Or was the game based on the book and then the... So I don't know what's the original. There's Far Cry and Tomb Raider, yeah. What was the most recent one with the guy who played Spider-Man recently? That wasn't Far Cry, was it? What's the gimmick of the ship? It's half cloaked. So you can't actually fully cloak, but you have really high dodge all the time. There's a Doom movie? Okay. Jamrock, thank you for the 500 bits. Here are bits for cookies. Alright. All forgetting Super Mario Brothers. No, we choose to misremember. We choose to say it didn't exist. Oh wait, I can't do that. Damn, so I can't get that quest unless I want to double dive. I don't want to double dive. Sucks. Shadow Cloak guys have a different look when they're cloaked, since normal cloak was purple, and their upgrade phantasms are like shadows practically. Uncharted, yeah, that was the one recently. Go for a hero play. See if I can one-shot. Damn. Resident Evil movies. I remember the first one actually not hating it. Of course, I'm also probably unnaturally biased towards Mila Jovovich because Fifth Element's one of my favorite movies ever. Okay, I'll have, let's swap you guys out. I need to be careful here. This is the guy who will explode for extra damage. What is it? Double damage from Zoltan explosions. Okay. Aliens vs. Predator, that was something awful. Was that a video game based movie? I don't think it was, right? Remember that Shadow Cloak increases damage so they can really tear crew apart. Yeah, I need to use that. Damn, if I had gotten this earlier, I would have done it since I actually could have gotten a quest from that. So let's just get the extra rewards there. Oh, chat is active today for a viewership day. Dune is a game, yes, but it was a book before it was any of those other things. You weren't a filthy console gaming peasant. Wow. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, those were movies, yeah. That were from video games. Pretty notoriously bad, I think. Keep in mind that you can use Phantasm Shade, Cloak to dodge Zoltan explosions damage and do insane damage. Oh, they're immune to damage while they're cloaked. I forgot about that. Castlevania has a really modern anime. Good modern anime. Really, that's interesting. Okay, let me get the flak upgraded so I can get through shields a little more consistently. Here. You might be thinking of Homeworld, which definitely takes cues from Dune. Good call. Dune 1 and Dune 2 were good games. Oh, yeah. Those were games based on a book, though, I would say. Because the games came out... Well, Dune... They were like... I remember Dune as being the original RTS game. That's what I remember from Westwood Studios, if that's the ones we're talking about. The new Dune game is based on the new movie, which is stupid. I just finished rereading Dune. It's been many years since I've read it. I don't know if I'm just different because I'm an adult now, but the book feels a lot more misogynistic than I remember it being. But maybe that's a lot of books that I read many years ago. I don't know. The Alien movies came out before video games. The franchise is based from the producer's imagination, and imagination comes from comics. We played Double Dragon, pretty decent for the period. 3K wasn't all that great, though. At least you don't think so at the time. Yeah, I think I tried Dune 2K and was like, this seems like not as good as the old one I remember, but, you know, you always have jaded beer goggles for games you played as a kid, right? Gaming's come a long way since then. I'm just gonna one-shot this guy since he got repair and boarding anti-personnel drone. Dune 2 was the archetype RTS with some strategy elements. Yeah, Dune 2 was the blueprint for the Command & Conquer series. That's what I remember as being one of my favorite games as a kid, playing that. There's a modern Command & Conquer clone coming out called Tempest Rising. Looks really good if you like the old CNC Doom-style RTS. Nice. All right. Let's get our final crew, I guess. Maloney. Just have these guys all here. And next I want to get what? That is a lot of nebulae. Next I want to get systems. I need to get systems. It's weird, I have really good weapons and augments. And boarding. We have the best of both worlds. You prefer Dune Game 2 lore to the CNC lore. Well, I thought it was interesting to learn that. I don't think I realized that. Damn it, man. That I can't talk apparently and play video games at the same time. Ooh, I didn't realize that Atreides, Harkonnen, and the third race, the green race. Something with an O. Ordos. I completely forgot that the Ordos was not actually in the book. That they just made up a third race. I have a fire somewhere. Let them fix the breach. There it is. Okay. If that's not a clue that cloaking's not real, I don't know what is. Okay, I guess we're just going to do this. Just vent it. You go heal. And I was kind of watching for it as I reread Dune recently. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, they actually only mentioned 2 houses. They mentioned that there are minor houses, but they never say what any of their names are. Except maybe Startakar as a race, but that's like the Emperor's race or whatever. The Red Alert lore was amazing. You love the CNC lore. Too bad they never made any more CNC games after Tiberian Sun. What are my thoughts on Chris Mario Pratt? Are they making another Super Mario with Chris Pratt as Mario? I have no thoughts because I don't know that I've heard about that. Yeah, Hell's March theme from Red Alert. That's so good. Vulcan. Can I buy a system? Let's buy mind control. We're gonna go mind control and hacking. Since we have perma-cloaking, I guess. How are we gonna make use of all of our jumps, actually? Here, here, and then up and around, I guess? Something like that, I guess. Invincible cloaking, a dream that stealthily would love to come true, or invincible weapon system, yes. I think clone bay protects us from that, where we don't have a clone bay. They are making one with Jack Black as Bowser. Really? Wow, okay. My thoughts are, that sounds cautiously hilarious. Cautiously optimistic about that being hilarious, actually. Let's have two you guys go in there. Let's mind control this guy. Try this again. Yeah, I need level 3 flak, or I just can't do anything. It feels like my frickin' weapons have minus dodge. I can't hit an entire volley here. Come on, come on, come on. I've hit at most 2 shots against this guy. Give me a frickin' break, stupid shiznitty game. I think this guy just gets out, doesn't he? Ah, fuck you, FTL. One more chance, man. Last chance. Not a single volley hit. Full. F you, FTL. Okay, you're in my shields. Let's see here. There's still Kane. It's still CNC. Okay. Clap. Rand remembers. What did I remember? What did I remember? I don't know what I remembered. What's up, Wayman Bull? How are you doing? 4-person heal blade. Love that. You would commit atrocities to be allowed to visit the timeline where Tiberium Twilight was made. Okay. Couldn't believe your dad was stealing from his work as a road worker. But as you got home, all the signs were there. That's pretty funny. Alright, alright. I laughed at a pun. Well, I don't know. Is that a pun? Just sounds like a funny joke to me. Is that a pun? It probably is, but I got a kick out of that one. Pi will allow it. Dennis Hopper is a hard act to follow. Was he the one who was the original Bowser from the 80s Super Mario Brothers? Was that when it was? You can always count on Pie Boy. Rand likes puns because I laughed at that one. I don't know. That just sounds like a funny joke. Honestly, it sounds like a dad joke to me more than a pun. But I think a lot of dad jokes are puns, so probably fitting. Excellent joke. That's a really good joke, honestly. You were in a hospital and your doctor took your catheter bag. That was taking the piss. I feel like that doesn't translate well to American English because we don't ever say that phrase. Taking the piss is not a phrase we say, so I don't know if I'll allow that one or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That looks slightly better, but it's going to a store with 49 script. That's fine. Hey, what's up, Crow? How are you doing, my friend? Okay, there's long-range scanners. I really want to get these dual lasers online, though, because I am not getting through free shields consistently. It's also hacking. Let's just do it. Just do that. Is that the correct phrase? American English to differentiate from England English? English English? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we get all those jumps actually. Yeah, for sure. We would call it British English, but the English will call it, the British will call it just English. I think we've had this discussion before. Okay, let me see if I can get your weapons down. I cannot get a full volley to hit, man. Okay, let's go here. Beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop. Oof, okay. I love the inaccurate enemy weapons. I love them. There we go. No clone bay for you. Beautimus. And we go here. That pulls this guy. You watched me on YouTube yesterday and thought of something. Flax in Norwegian literally means luck. So that is a topical fact for the stream. Really? F-L-A-K-S, or maybe the pronunciation of however it's spelled Norwegian, means luck. So if I wanted to say good luck in Norwegian, I would say something flax. Good flax to you. I approve. I approve of this Norwegian language you speak of. Let's see. English and uncultured American English. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, outside the US and UK, the two English are called respectively British English and American English. Is that right? Okay. So us Americans saying, we Americans, horrible, whatever the correct way of saying that, saying British English is actually what other people say. Okay, good to know. 58 scrap, 75 I need for this. I will need power for it, so I'll get the power first. Most other countries just speak English. What? Aren't there a lot of countries that don't speak English? That seems like a greeting the FTL community can embrace. Good flax to you. Absolutely. Abso-stinkin'-lutely. And anyone who doesn't is not a true FTL player. That might be harsh though. Okay, this is really a scary weapon system these guys have. Okay, let's do that. It's funny, I think I mentioned this before, but one of the guys at my church job that I sing at, he's probably my age, maybe a little bit older. He's been telling me about getting into FTL. And so he's like, and it's funny because he's like really new and really slow at playing the game. He doesn't like play 6 hours a day because he's got a day job. I think he's like a teacher or something. And he's like, so my current run, I got like 8 crew by sector 2, which seems really random, but I was like, okay, guess I'll buy a teleporter. And so he's like all telling me about his current run where he's using a teleporter and how scared he is to board because he doesn't want to lose his crew and all this stuff. It's really funny to hear. I would consider him not even a gamer. More of a filthy casual, one might say. Although I'd never call him that because that sounds really rude to call somebody. But it's really funny to hear a lay person almost talk about discovering FTL. That is how universal FTL is. You can be not even a like big time gamer, but really enjoy discovering and figuring out strategies in FTL, which I think is awesome. May the flax be with you would also be acceptable. I agree. Flax for you equals lucky you. Nice. What do you call a knight who is afraid to fight? Surrender. I get it. I get it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I want to swap you out as pilot so I can free up my NG. We'll put you on weapons. If a criminal breaks into a steel mill, did he steal? Well, that's a stretch. It sounds like you're making up your own jokes in it, which I give you credit for. But feels like a stretch, that one. I give you credit for originality. To be fair, this is how everyone sounds to you when talking about FTL. That's true. Me who plays it 12 hours a day, it's like, Rand doesn't even know about this tiny minutia that you know about, because you are just Crow Ravel is you and probably like Mike Hopley, maybe even like Hollow or Britnoth probably have your own FTL language, and everyone else is 100% ignorant. You know, you don't even know the shield charge recharge rate with a single level of training in shield. You don't even know that? Gosh, you don't even know that down to the nanosecond? Not even a real FTL player. You were thinking those exact words? You're going to allow that? All the chonky crew seems to be moving in so far. Damn, you're on a roll today. You're afraid to ruin it. No one else adopts your terminology. Sad times. Sad times. You gotta start streaming, Britnoth. If you do, then they'll probably start adopting it, right? All the people we're talking about who are known for FTL are all streamers. Pro, Mike, Hopley, Hollow. What do I think of the Phantasms? They're pretty OP. I feel like I'm not actually making use of them as much as I should, but they're pretty busted OP, honestly. Alright, he has got no clone bait. Let's go for his weapons, though, before I board. Okay. Teleport here. So let's, if I have all 4 of them Shade Cloak, they're gonna do like a crazy amount of damage, right? Oh, wow, yeah. It's kind of why I hadn't done that yet, because I didn't want to insta-kill everybody, but yeah, we could just insta-kill everybody. We could just insta-kill everybody. Of course, it only insta-kills the people already in the room, so I'm not sure that that's the best strategy against the boss fight. Okay, this is going to be half power. 10, 15, 16, it's okay. That's the only power that'll actually give us extra power for this next jump. We do have backup battery, though. They look broken after that. Oh, man. If I lose one of these guys, that's a loss of 50 scrap. I'm not gonna ask.
Subscribing.
I probably should. I should have had the level.
Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Hey, Zombie Shop, thank you for the gifted sub, my friend. Appreciate that. Right to Britnoth. Okay, let me see what I want to do here. I want to just get your weapons offline before I board, honestly. Good. They're in my doors. How many crew? Human, Rock and Mantis. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do that because it just insta. Yeah. Can they go through? Oh, they can go through. Okay, nice. Crap. I didn't move you guys in there. At least I noticed before they died. Before the rock dude died. Yeah, if I don't use their special ability, I actually kind of lose to a Mantis, it looks like. Of course, these guys I think are the untrained ones. Nice, good reward. Get you guys healed. Yeah, I'll be honest, Crow. When I cast with you during the FTL tournament, I was like, holy crap. I'd never watched your stream before, or at least not enough to know the detailed information you knew about it. You knew about FTL. I was just like, what? How? Why do you know this? Why do you know this information? How does anybody know this much information about the game? That was kind of crazy to me. Why do you think you know so much about stuff FTL? Because you watch every streamer on Twitch. That's why. But also probably because you watch Crow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't know anybody knew that much useless. I mean, helpful, useful information about FTL. Okay, 2 mantis boarders. All right, let's have you guys kill each other while we board here. Get everybody inside here and go crazy. Get blasted. Probably gonna have to move you over to help finish this guy off, maybe. And then there's Mike. How does Mike's knowledge compare to your knowledge? Is it different? Is it more? Is it... Like, I've looked a little bit at spreadsheets people have linked, like you and probably some others, but not much, because, you know, I am more of a fly by the seat of my pants, figure it out as I go, and remember some stuff kind of brain. You spend time in many streams. This is true about you. You've seen a few Mike videos. He told you he was gonna stream some, so you told Farb in like 15 minutes in the run. You DM Farb laughing about how much better Mike was than you. Oh, that's funny. Okay, what do we want to get? We need to get hacking. That's the last thing we need on this run. Hacking, and then we just get upgrades. Mike uses the movement speed of crew as a visual benchmark for timing. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay. Just so far above my pay grade. The movement speed of crew as a visual benchmark for timing. Oh, man. And the crazy thing about that is that you have Mantis, Rock, and then everybody else speed. Well, and Crystal. You have like 4 different speeds. And he probably has them all memorized, right? He doesn't need sensors for weapon depowering. He doesn't need sensors for weapon depowering. I don't know if I understand what you mean by that. I'm just gonna try to one-shot this guy. Almost. Do I board you? Yeah, okay. Just discovered the most amazingly annoying micro you can do in the game. Stealth B. Turn off the glade beam when enemy weapons charge to remove them from the smart targeting list. Turn off the glade when enemy weapons charge. Does he pause for that? Because I feel like if you're playing no pause, you would lose far too much weapon charge to get that timing right. Crew level 2 sensors lets you see weapon charge times. You flash up weapons. Yeah, okay. That's got to be with pause. Because I cannot imagine being able to time that and be fast enough to be able to do that in a way on no pause that wouldn't completely screw how much charge time you would lose. All it does with no pause, not surprising. Really. Man, you want to get depressed, hear about what the best players in the world do with frickin' pause and no pause. That's just crazy to me. Hollow tries to, but it's unclear if the timing is right or not. Yeah, coffin ship. I didn't even want to take the time to crew kill it. Didn't even want to take the time. Too boring. Alright, hopefully this door is hacking. You tried it a few times, but just for mini beams as they can't miss or be cloaked. Yeah. Okay, so we can one-shot this. You know what? I bet you if we pull everybody in and then do this, they don't get to go in the heal bay. There we go. This ship, I think, always has 2 crew, or I think usually only has 2 crew. Mike will use a Zoltan running around in case the fight in Nebula and sensors can't. Mike will use the Zoltan running around in case the fight in Nebula and sensors can't. I feel like I'm missing a verb or a noun in that sentence. Oh, wow, there's 3 stores. Okay, we'll probably only hit 2 of them. Get closer. What's wrong? Demand they pay. Okay, we got a ship fight here. That is some really good weapons, actually. Let me see if I can one-shot them. Nope. Nope. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna wait for them all to get in here, I guess. Okay, no dodge there. Alright, they're all in. Murder them! Execute them! Put them in the Iron Maiden! Excellent! Execute them! Bogus. 15 scrap for a power upgrade. Does this actually work? Okay. I feel like sometimes you try to do that and it like breaks your ship or something. You believe it's 6 times the charge when losing weapon charge. So as long as it's a quick depower, you are fine. Mike will approach a fight with fresh eyes. Come up with strategy no one else has, and it's far superior than what everyone else is doing in that situation. The Zoltan running around to determine weapon charge times. Zoltan treadmill that Mike uses is because in Nebula you can't see weapons charging. Zoltan running around to determine weapon charge times. Zoltan treadmill. I'm probably gonna have to see this to understand what you're saying because I just don't understand what that means. It sounds like he moves a crew around to count seconds or something. Which seems weird, because couldn't you just... I don't know. I feel like counting it in your head... Well, I don't know. Maybe that's he... okay, interesting. I guess I just don't understand how one would do such a thing. 1, 2. Do I want to buy crew? I could buy pilot slug. And you know what, I will. We got plenty of scrap. That'll free you up to be not quite a silly device yet. Do we have 1 extra space for crew? No. So sadly, this is a ship with no silly device, which I have to take 1 point off for your ship for that. Do I get 1, 2, 3? I don't think I do, but I'm gonna give myself the possibility of that happening. He's pausing all the time, so that's how we use it. Oh, okay. Since he's not... I gotcha. Because he's pausing constantly, he uses the... where he is in his running animation, I assume, to time it. Wow, I could have had triple automated reloader, but all I'm looking for right now is hacking. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we get this store. Thunderstorm here is going to kill your internet, so you're going to head out. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Ian, and you have a great night, my friend. So many empty jumps, man. That is pretty crazy. I don't know if I'll ever want to try to get into the Crow or Mike Copley school of pause FTL playing. I feel like I would probably not like to spend that much time on runs is probably the reason I wouldn't want to do that. Because that's part of the reason I haven't played Multiverse more. As much as I talk about me not playing it because of the balance issues, the runs being 3+ hours long kind of grate on me a bit. This ship lacks that 1 additional crew space. The ship left its 9th crew member slot at home. Oh, did you actually mean to put it there? It's okay. I won't actually take points off because of that. That was more of a meme. Let's go ahead and get level 2 teleporter though. Not that I need it. The ship really doesn't need anything. We have pre-ignited, basically glaive beam. So let us not kill our own crew. You have 6 crew. I'm just gonna kill you. Because boarding you would take a while. He's got no piloting for a little bit longer. Oh. Yeah. I really do kind of need... Oh, jeez. We really do need... How? Okay, I guess we dodged nothing. That's how. Wow! We really do need hacking. With his weapons, I'll have a 35% accuracy debuff. He actually got 3 ions in a row to hit me. That is some pretty lucky shots for him, or pretty unlucky dodges for us, I would say. Yeah. Yeah, all I care about is getting hacking now on this ship. Must have an ace pilot guy, I guess so. I'll sell 12 drone parts. So 15, oh gosh. Sophie's choice. I actually don't know what that means, but I do know it means choosing between 2 bad things. I think that's what that means. I think Zoltan's less scary than Abandoned, I think. I mean, these guys are basically Lania, so maybe that was worse, but I do have pretty good defense against Zoltan borders, so let's go ahead and do that. Dodging is overrated. Kappa, lol, Kappa. Wow, these have been a lot of empty jumps this run. Even with long-range scanners. Okay, kill your friends. Go here. And we go like this. That's triple exploding Zoltans, but okay, alright. Wasn't too painful. Let's go here, I guess. I think they'll teleport back and then we'll kill them with our dudes. Does anybody not have full training? Only this guy. So, which one are you? You're that guy. I want him to finish off both these guys. I want you to get the fighting training here. Please don't die, though. Okay. Well, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen, so great. Wonderful. I wanted you to get all the training. You got none of the training because you're so bad you couldn't kill anybody, so great job. Great job being bad. Actual damage from the Zoltans only came from their ability because we killed them so fast. Nice. I could have controlled that better to get the guy the training, but oh well. But oh well. It's so strange to have a ship that I can only get 2 shields on. Zoltan explosion actually did nothing. Well, I guess you could say it it evened out. That's level 3 cloaking. Holy crap. Okay, good. We dodged it though. Okay, beautiful. This ship is like Stealth B on steroids with a teleporter. This ship is crazy. This ship is crazy. Let's just get like level 2 heal bay for maybe some blue options. It's crazy. It is like Stealth B in that I can't seem to get weapon training though, since we're one-shotting anybody we actually shoot. Well, we're almost one-shotting. Oh my god, these ships. If I wasn't so busted OP, I'd be salty. Double missile cloaking. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Keep him out and get as much of this crap offline as I can. Good dodge. He does have a heal bay, so there's the downside of doing it this way. Okay, perfect. Okay. Do I win this fight? I'm not 100% sure, so I'm gonna board a second time. Let me do this, mind control the guy. Board a second time and shield once they kill that guy. There. And go here. And the guy who needs training is this guy, so you go in here. And as soon as the guy is about to die, we move the guy who's fighting him out so that you get the kill. Shoot him, please. Shoot him. You have one guy to shoot and you refuse. No wonder you can't get training. You only shoot max health dudes, man. Come on. I swear this guy refuses to kill anybody. He's a pacifist. He'll like punch dudes but refuses to actually shoot them. Or finish them. Apparently I got level 302 when what I meant to get was level 2 heal bay. Okay. Technically, most ships are stealth beyond steroids in that they aren't dumpster fires. Okay, I guess. Technically, you are correct. The best type of correct. But this ship, weapon-wise and look-wise, is closer to stealth B than a bunch of other non-dumpster fire ships. Rand, let's get level 2 heal bay. Also, Rand buys level 302. Yeah, I didn't even realize I did that. I didn't. My brain, man, my brain. Okay. I could force the guy to go melee with that one. Yeah, I guess I could have done that too. So, just misplays all around for me. I'd have to get 2 more nebulas to get an extra jump, and I can't do that. So, let's go that this way. Well, I could have gone through and already jumped to nebula. Bam. Let's fire our weapons once for training. That's what I should be doing, since we're gonna insta-gib these fools when we go into our... As long as we don't have more than 4 crew, we can insta-gib them. As long as we don't have more than 4 crew, or 4 crew plus an anti-personnel drone. Okay. Like, it's funny. I think I know a lot about FTL, and then I hear Crow or Britnoff or other people who are ridiculously knowledgeable about the game talking. I'm like, oh. I find I have true wisdom, because the beginning of true wisdom is knowing that you know nothing. And I know nothing compared to them. Let's go ahead and get clone bait. Do I care about anything else here? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's start hacking these dudes who I don't want to let dodge anything. Good. There is a stupid amount of stuff in FTL. It's very true. What's interesting is I wonder if the players like you guys, like Mike Hopley, Crow, Britnoff, Hollow, who play the game at this high level and know this much information, do you think the guy who programs FTL knows in his head the same stuff you guys do? I would guess he doesn't, even though he programmed it. What's his name? Because it's not Justin Ma, it's the other guy. I always forget the other guy's name because we didn't interview him. Because we know that Justin Ma doesn't know a lot of the stuff that we talk about, because he doesn't know about, you know, the Stealth B, low O2 targeting glitch exploit, whatever you want to call it, strategy. Because he does the arts, not the programming stuff. Do I go to a store with 132? I could get another flak, so yeah. Okay, medbay. I'd love a mantis, but I don't want to vent any of this crew. I don't have any humans to vent. I think this is a nothing jump. Matthew Davis, there you go. I wonder if he would know all this stuff too. Help the Zoltan ship, even though they say don't help us. Don't help you? Okay, I'm helping. Don't worry, I'm helping. Why would you help us when we don't want you to help us? That's interesting. I don't know that I knew that asteroid field with no ship was this fight. I actually don't think I knew that. So apparently, long-range scanner sees asteroid field with no ship fight, and it's the Interfere Mantis Zoltan event. That's interesting. There's a problem with this ship. The asteroids aren't getting permacloaked. Permacloaked. Oh. Yeah, I guess you can't adjust the accuracy of the asteroids, can you? Like you can adjust the accuracy of enemy weapons. We'll just say that there's so many asteroids that no amount of cloaking can dodge them. Which cloaking shouldn't dodge anyway, but that's a whole other FTL discussion that we've had before. The asteroids can't see us! Why would that change their ability to collide with us? Yes, that's a good deal for us. So, hacking upgrade, value point there. We're going into Sector 7, we are. Mantis or NG? Do I care about stores? I would like another flak. A flak 2, we are in one of those rare situations where a flak 2 would actually be better than a flak 1. I know, sacrilege, I know. Okay. Barely enough shots hit there, but it worked. You doubt Davis knows that level of knowledge? So much of what we do as FTL players are by design. We exploit stuff to the nth degree. Yeah, I would guess if you told him what you were doing, he would be like, oh, I can understand how that happens, but I wouldn't have thought of that strategy. That's how I think it would probably be. He would probably understand the mechanics behind it, but would never have thought of, oh, I didn't think you could time by the animations of the crew or all this other stuff. Think about how you switch to weapon hacking 85% of the time and alter your approach to the game. Interesting. Okay. That would probably change your tier list of weapons, right? Nice double reward. So I feel like that would make you be much more likely to need like either missiles or bombs or something. Hey, what's up, farmer boy? Came across my YouTube videos, you thought it was hilarious in the video, so I complained about YouTube algorithms bringing me bots. You're a big fan, though. Okay, glad to have you here. Yeah. YouTube algorithm honestly treats me pretty well. I think a lot of people, I get comments from people that say, I've never watched an FTL video in my life, but you were on my recommended list, so I watched it. Cool. Thanks, YouTube algorithm. The weapon hack allows for low reactor and micro pause. Cool. What are we doing here? You know what? Let's test something. Whoops. Do we out-damage their heal bay? I need all but one shot to hit for this. Okay, that worked. Okay. Looks like we do. That is how busted OP. I actually want to know what level we just out-damaged. So we can out-damage a level 2 heal bay with 4 of your crystals doing their Shade Cloak ability. It's pretty good. It's just a little OP, I would say. Okay. What am I looking for? Another weapon. Do I care about these weapons? Swarm missile's bad with pre-igniter. Chain laser's not terrible with pre-igniter. It's not great. I'm gonna buy it. If there's something better at the other store, we'll sell it. We have enough scrap that we can be this inefficient. Micropause, you don't think it was a design aspect, only allowing 1 to 3 frames to elapse in pausing, and giving players, it gives players to run 4 to 5 reactor below everything powered with virtual no downside. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't want to play that way, but it makes sense. Alright, a pre-ignited breach bomb is that better? Yeah, if I hack their piloting, that's really good. And I would prefer to hack piloting with pre-ignited other stuff, so I don't have to wait for the shield hack to go through. Okay. You assume from using spacebar and middle mouse to toggle pause. Yeah, that's what I think Crow was talking about, since I didn't even know you could pause with middle mouse until Crow told me about that. Okay, get blasted. Fucking hell. Oh, this crew is busted. I mean, perfectly balanced as all things should be. Sip. A perfectly balanced crew. Perfectly balanced crew. How many jumps do we have? We have 3. Oh, my teleporter's not up. See, Pie Boy, this is why I wait. This is why I wait for my stuff to come back. Why did my teleporter not come back up when I jumped from the asteroid field? This is why I wait sometimes, and you say you don't have to wait. But you have to in some situations, and I don't know what those situations are. I don't understand why that happens. I'm gonna one-shot you. Almost. Well, I'm not really mad. I'm more like, I don't understand it. It's a mechanic I don't understand that doesn't feel consistent. And inconsistency confuses me. It's only battery. Okay. It's only battery. I never remember your response. Sorry. Battery sometimes doesn't if waiting for the flagship to come back. It sounds like it's kind of inconsistent in a couple situations. Gotta admit, you also come here to ask what shirts I wear because they look comfy. I wear... It's funny you ask because I just recently got new shirts. And I got shirts that are kind of comfy, but they're not the most comfortable. The most comfortable shirts ever are Hanes Comfort Blend. I get medium. I maybe should start getting larges because they're just a little tight. But I got full cotton for these last ones, and I wish they were the Comfort Blend. I couldn't find the Comfort Blend. Comfort Blend, Hanes Comfort Blend are just the most comfortable shirts ever. I think they look good and feel good, and I love them. Would I get rid of a crew for a Mantis? All my crew are really good. I think I'm just going to do that. Okay. I think I chose correctly there. We do this right here. Look at that ship build. We should absolutely out-heal or out-damage the heals from a NG Medbot dispersal. But yes, I just recently got new shirts because the ones that I love the most, the Comfort Blend Hanes shirts, they're starting to get, you know, those deodorant stains in the armpits and small holes coming up. It's like, oh no, my favorite shirts. Medium shows off the muscles. You know it. You can't just look good. You gotta show people that you look good. I don't know. You thought they were Hanes. You were right. You were right. The Hanes Comfort Blend, so good. Highly recommend. And I wish I should have I go to Target. That's the store that I shop at because I refuse to shop at Walmart after working there for 2 years. Can I get this offline? Nice. You know, anytime you go to a retail store, this is random stuff that people probably don't care about, but anytime you go to a retail store, you never know if what you want is going to be in stock, so I should have just ordered it from online. I feel like that's half the reason, maybe even more than half the reason that Amazon is always going up and every retail store is always going down, because you can get exactly what you want when you order it online. Like, I could have found exactly what I want if I had just gone to probably the online Target or Amazon and found the exact thing I wanted. It's frustrating when you're like, oh, I gotta go to the store to pick this up. They don't have what I needed to pick up. Well, that was a wasted trip. Hey, Mike Copley, we were talking about you. What's up, my friend? You are right. System ion damage reset is kind of weird. It's the AE systems that reset when jumping away from fights, but also you're not 100% sure on which system reset when jumping from hazards. Hey! Something that Mike Hopley recognizes as funky. Then I'm allowed to get mad at that. I'm mad about that, Pie Boy. If Mike says it's weird, then I think I'm allowed to be like, why does this not consistently do what I think it's gonna do? Do that. Let's go like this and mind control. Have you go there, you guys will fight, and then go there, and then go here. Man, we have all the Ultra FTL, I'm not going to say nerds, because that can sometimes be construed as negative. Ultra FTL experts, gurus, knowledge keepers. The people who, when people ask me questions on YouTube thinking I know the answers to everything in FTL, I go, you should ask those guys, because I don't know. You need to make yourself a video so you can remember it. Okay, so what you said is, system ion damage reset is weird. AE systems reset when jumping away from fights. But you're not 100% sure on which systems reset when jumping from hazards. So, AE systems, that would be backup battery, that would be hacking. Are those the only two AE systems? And Clone Bay. That seems like an important one to know if Clone Bay resets. Because if you have ion happen like at the end of a fight when you're being when your crew's being cloned and you jump away, if it resets, that could save you. Mind control is also okay, mind control is one. I couldn't remember if mind control was one. My bad. I have a lot of scrap. You prefer Lord Extraordinaire on high, but expert is fine. That's you know, I'll accept it, as Pie Boy would say. I'll accept that. Let's have you. I'm gonna lose some dodge here. That is an acceptable title. Wait, no. Did I move somebody else to piloting yet? I never did I? No, I bought a slug for piloting. Yes, so... Inin, I'm sorry, you're not here, so you can't get mad about me doing this. Kill your friends. If you recall, shields also reset jumping away from fights, but not hazards. Good question, you're not sure about Clone Bay. Mind control, hacking, and battery reset. I almost feel like that Clone Bay doesn't, because that would affect whether a clone is successful or not, so I don't know. That is double burst laser 3, by the way. What a build. You're really stuck over there, aren't you? Okay, let's go here. Is Slug Pilot taken? Can you be Slug Pilot? I prefer not to rename in Sector 8, but if you really, really want it, sure. I guess you don't ask that often, Wham Bam, so sure. Sure. I'll get you in a bit here. After this fight. Oh, gosh. Well, I might be venting somebody again. Mantis is the only thing we don't have. Do I lose one of these guys? I mean, these guys are just better than Mantis for this, so... I don't even know who I'd want to replace. Maybe my rock dude? He's got some weapon training. Sorry, bro. Feels bad, man. That is an event you do not get in Sector 8 very often, I feel like. The, choose a crew. Wish I'd gotten that earlier in the run. Wham, bam, bola. Wham, bam, bola. You can get puns for free. Give me a second. You'll try to find something awful. Okay. You know, Clone Bay does not reset jumping from pulsars. Okay, so Clone Bay might be the exception to the AE resetting when you jump rule. Then it sounds like. All right. Just get all these things, I guess. I should have got level 3 teleporter. What was I thinking? Although I do have level 2 backup batteries, so we have plenty of power. I'll just have... Gosh, I don't even know. Level 2 mind control up, I guess. You think that one's rare because it's a filler event? Yeah. Let's see. Filler event. Actually, I don't know if I've heard that term before. Okay. Whew. Whew, that's a flak. As much as I love flak, I don't know that it's better than my Breach 2 bomb. Since I can hack piloting, I think it's actually better to keep Breach 2 over flak 1, which is sacrilege. And yes, I know, not even real Rand. But I think I actually keep that because of how good that's going to be for crew killing on the boss. Why did a Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pie Boy will allow it, and I'll actually give you a chuckle. There's a chuckle. There's a chuckle for you, Chuckles. Hey, what's up, Night Girl? How you doing? Filler event because they're used if all sector-specific events have been already used for beacons. Oh, the event that I just got was a filler event. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Pulsar. Okay. It's not on the event list for Sector 8, but it is in the neutral event list. Interesting. Okay, I did not know about that. Ignore to tarp. I did not know about that. Cool. Well, it's not your fault. It's, you know, it's stream delay and me not reading things in time. Here you go. For you, Pie Boy. Swag, swiggity, swiggity, swag sensors. Swiggity, swaggity, swiggity. I'll get that even before level 6 engines because I feel it feels so inefficient, even though it's not as inefficient as I think it is. Good hack. Insert the more you know meme here. Okay. All right. What do I want to do here? I want to hack piloting so he can't dodge. Did you nerf artillery by 35% accuracy for your half cloaked thing going on here? I just hacked shields? No, okay, I hacked what I meant to hack. Good, so we do this. We do this. Do this. Okay, so no heal bay. Wow, 0 dodges. They are affected. Well, we have effectively, what is it, 90% dodge and got triple hit then. So, cool, man, cool. Level 3 mind control on you. Wow, we are really getting no dodges. Okay, there's some dodges. Doodle diddle 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 do. Reach all his weapons while he kill all his crew. So we do want to leave one crew alive since we don't have Zoltan Shield bypass. Even though we don't insta-give the Zoltan Shield. We almost insta-give it though. So we finish that guy. That's good. Finish him. Finish him. Don't be in a side room, Bug. Okay, good. Just as a reminder, beams do not get the actually debuff. Well, yeah, but he triple hit me with the laser. That's the one I was talking about. I know beams actually doesn't matter. I do know that. Swag sensors get hacked 69% more often, Kappa. Wow, did you test that? That's really good information. Did you test it? I believe you. 69%. It's such a accurate, specific number. There couldn't be any other reason you'd use that number. Well played, Pie Boy. Well played. Okay, so we don't kill you. So we just one-shot the ship if we can. but we can't quite do that. Really? I failed that? Wow, I'm a failure at life. Failed the no pause hack bypass. I'm a failure at life, man. Failure at life. This. I control you. This. 7 off. See, do you triple hit? Triple dodge that time. That's what I like to see. Get drones offline. I don't have cloaking for this. This could really be the painful one here. 4, 5 combat drones. Pretty scary. Alright, but we had the dodges that time. We used up all of our non-dodges in our previous phase, I guess. Question, how can you sing with a more steady volume? Or is that the wrong way of thinking about it? I wouldn't say it's the wrong way of thinking about it, but I will say that a lot of these questions that you're asking have more to do with support than it has anything to do with up here. A lot of people think, oh, I can't sing loud enough. It's because I don't have a strong voice. No, it's because you're probably not breathing and getting a good enough connection in your vocal cords. So you don't want more volume. You want more support and a better balance of pressure versus air flow at your vocal folds. That is what gives you volume. If I'm soft, it's because I either have too much air coming through or not enough, or I have enough pressure but not enough air against that pressure. Is too much air coming through. Is not enough. It's all about the balance of air pressure versus connection of your vocal cords. How can you get that connection? Training and working with a voice teacher and practicing some. I'm trying to think of some. The way that my voice teacher would talk about getting the connection that you want is pretend there's somebody across the parking lot stealing your car. You wouldn't go, hey, hey. You go, hey, hey, don't steal my car. That's what he would actually say. Hey, a shout, what he calls middle voice shout, is a good model for what you want your voice to do. And then you can figure out how to do that without being so loud. Hey, 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 hey. That's the connection you want to find. At least for an operatic singer. I would say you probably want to do something similar in most other versions of singing, but that's the connection you want to find. What's the mod that shows all the jumps in the sector? In this mod, it's from Hyperspace that's doing that. Hyperspace is doing all that stuff. Yeah. The change in voice, yeah, that's what training can do. You can do a lot of different stuff if you learn how to use your voice. That's what my master's degree is in, so wasted? You be the judge. Good information to have. Doesn't make me become rich or anything, but I can tell you how to use your voice a little better. You took 6 months of singing lessons and only learned how bad you were, so any tips like this are great. Schrodinger's Cloak. GG cookie time. Let's have a cookie as we talk about singing. That's the same volume Mike uses when commenting on your FTL play. Feels bad, man. Check the score. 64-72. Not bad. 113 beacons. Only half of them had ship fights there. How can you do that with a difficult phrase? You get the hey thing, but keeping it for a difficult phrase. It's practice, man. It's practice. You learn how to do things like you learn how to do that in different parts of your range, because what's easy about that is doing it on one note. But if you're trying to do that and keep it consistent, one of the hardest things about singing is singing through, some people call the registers, different part of your voice. That's kind of my upper middle register. If you want to keep that same quality lower, you have to adjust the amount of pressure you have here. If you want to do it higher, you have to adjust the amount of pressure. That's where practice comes in. You have to do things like, oh. You have to practice. There's slight adjustments you make to have that pressure be even throughout your voice. Some people call that one voice, or trying to make it sound like your voice has no registers, but it's all about, and even there I kind of swapped into what some people call head voice, or I call falsetto. It's just all about practice. It's all about practice. You did that and your dog came running. One of my favorite vocal exercises. Every time I warm up, I do what I call marcatos and staccatos, which are hee 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 ha 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 ho ho ho. Those are staccatos where you are reactuating your vocal folds and warming up your support. The other one I do is marcatos, which are going to sound funny because it's going to sound like I'm doing some weird operatic thing, but I go and that's I'm bouncing on the support. I'm bouncing on the support. So these are just kind of vocal exercises I do. So it has nothing to do with FTL. So I'm going to take my first break. Thank you all for watching. There's your short voice lesson of the day. We come back, we're going to play a Mr. Porku Ship and maybe talk more about singing. I don't know. This is really random, but I'll be back in just a minute, my friends. Y'all rock.